KB Homes posted a much smaller loss than they did the last time, Jim. So does this mean that maybe we're starting to see some kind of signs of the home builders working through this
Deborah,
morass?
absolutely. We had better cancellation rate than I thought, better orders than I thought. Certainly better than what Wall Street thought. There is perhaps because it's going on for 2-3 years, a definitive belief that it can never get better. It can never get better. Now,
and anyone that's been through a housing bust knows that eventually it cycles back out.
And what I think is most interesting is this is the last company I thought it should turn to, because KB Homes makes somewhat expensive homes that are certainly being undercut by foreclosure of their own homes. So I didn't expect to see orders up, because naturally you would buy a foreclosed home before you buy a new one if the price is different between if A house and B house are next to each other, and B house is new and A house is a year ago, say, but the models is exactly the same, then it's very difficult to think why you would pay for the B house, the KB Homes house, when the other house should come underneath. So what I think we're seeing is a sense that, perhaps either inventory is dwindling, or the $8,000 credit plus the affordability index of the price coming down, plus the incredibly cheap, best mortgage rates ever in our lifetime, all come together to say that, get ready to see more of these. And this is why the stocks bottomed. The stocks bottomed a while ago. We didn't, the stocks were telling us that this is right.
And organically, people still, they move, they sell homes, they buy homes. Even in a recession, you still have certain amount of traffic
Tony
happening.
Crescenzi from Real Money has been adamant that there's several criteria that always happen. You always get household formation in this country. It usually runs around 860,000 people. You always get some response to lower mortgages. It's always been the case. There has never been a case that it hasn't. And even though unemployment is bad, the possibility of refinancing makes it so that you can live with the pain. So, I mean, it's really a very powerful move.
Do you think that this will also portend to maybe Toll Brothers or D.H.
Absolutely.
Horton, Pulte?
Although these guys are more California-oriented, yes, absolutely. You're going to see this nationwide.
The loss is starting to go a little smaller, and recovery.
Spring selling season will be strong. Inventory is going to come off. Keep in mind that the fundament of the problem in the banking system has to do with CDOs that are where the default rate is steady or increasing. Obviously, you'd fight to have your home if you know, one, that the rental rates are higher than where you are, and two, that a possible return in value can occur. So this could change the rate of change of default in the country, and it's probably, again, why the market bottomed.
Great. Thank you, Jim.